Hello?
I see you.
We burn brightly together. Beladar shine on you.
has been lit. The shadows recede.
Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets. Trinkets, yes. Pretty trinkets.
The harvesters work the land with the strength of 10 Arathi, yet the shadow corrupts even our machines. Search the surrounding area for salvageable parts. With them, we will make a garden deep under Azeroth. Waterways have always been dangerous in Hallowfall. Fierce predators of the undersea slither up and prey upon the fisher folk. Keep them clear.
So here we are. High Speaker Eirik. Or is it just Eirik now? He's fled from the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. Wee, sleepy, cowering, timorous beastie. Is that Golem fused with something else? Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
Activating defense protocols.
Watch your step.
Activated.
Laser unused.
Dominating trigger identified. Offensive measures.
Watch your step.
Activated. Offensive measures engaged.
Watch your step.
Activated. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measure. All systems shutting down.
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console. In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activate.
Interrupt 1. Find clear vent.
Countermeasures on.
Watch your run to edge of the Interrupt 2. Watch your find clear vent.
Countermeasures on.
Interrupt 1.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk. A golem fused with scarred and corruption? Fascinating.
Target change. Watch your step. Target change. Watch your step.
Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing. There he is. Look at him. Beyond saving. That seems like poetic justice, but... let's finish this.
Gruntle.
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders corrupted.
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, hello?
Can you hear me?
What is that orb?
Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
The title, the glory. It should have been mine, Pilgrim.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
It's going, man. It's going. How are you?
I'm good. Just, we, married with child.
Yes. I know. Me too, man. I got another one due in February.
You just have one?
Yeah, just
That'll be
one.
your second?
Yeah, it'll be my second. Second daughter too.
Oh, two
Watch your
girls.
step.
How about you? Oh man.
Yeah, well, we have a boy named Leo.
Oh.
And what's so funny is that we're thinking about trying to have another one, and if it's a boy, we said we're gonna name it Max. And I was like, when my wife said that, I was like, hey, I have a friend named Max.
Yeah. Good. Name him Max.
Watch your
I wish
step.
my parents would have named him Max.
Yeah, well, then we have Leonidas and Max,
Oh, dude, that'd be epic.
right? His middle name's Roman, Leo Roman. Leo Roman.
My brother named his son
Watch your step.
Leo.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, Dart?
Yeah. Leo Dart. He's in San Antonio.
Where are you living now?
I'm in Fort Worth.
Fort Worth. I was in Killeen. I was in the army.
Say that again?
I said I was in Killeen.
Killeen? I've never been there.
Yeah, I was in the army. It says
You were in the army?
I was.
Dude. What in the world,
Yeah.
Joe?
I did the army thing, and
Did you go to boot camp?
yeah, in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and then went to Fort Lee, Virginia for I guess 4 months, and then went to Killeen, Texas, in Fort Hood.
Cool.
Fort Worth made me think of it.
Are you still in the military? Or?
No. Now I work at a communication, like internet service provider.
In Arkansas?
What about you? Yeah, I'm in Arkansas. I'm in Jonesboro still.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so I'm working 3 jobs now, really. But I still don't work 40 hours a week. But I'm a software developer for the University of Alabama. And I make like truck inspection
Crowd
software,
control.
police. It's all software for police cars, like what they use on their laptops. So like if they pull over like a truck, they do an inspection, they put it in the software that I made. Or a crime, e-crime, and also a scrap metal website for them. But it's a non-profit, so it's like super chill. No
Yeah.
one cares about that. So it's like a dream job. I mean, it doesn't pay as high as I could down here, but the time is well worth it. You know, I get to play like WoW, whatever, during the day. It's like, you can't beat that. It's like time versus money, you know. So what do you like more? But I also work for a church down here part-time called Lifestyle Christianity. And I also have like 2 different apps I'm working on for just personal business for some friends and stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of coding.
Yeah.
Just making apps.
That's a lot of what we hire are people like that. You know, like network engineers and we have like an application support and development team, and they do like full stack developers.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
I can't do it, but I hire it.
It was so
we
hard
don't even
for me
have
to like my brain was like it was not made for coding, but I pushed through.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to get Joker to play this, and he did for 3 days. He bitched the whole time that it was not smooth
Crowd
because he
control.
keybound everything to play it on a controller. And he complained that it wasn't smooth, and I was like, yeah, since you're playing a PC game on a controller. You probably had a better time on that trackpad earlier than what he was having.
That was awful. Way too many.
God, this guy. These dungeons, by the way, this is also not a rotational season 1 dungeon. These dungeons are not ran like this. These are just better. Because it's normal, people are pulling half the dungeon in one pool, and it's not really how it goes.
I command this rookery.
That's cool. So, you said you were in bed with your wife earlier. So, what is she? Is she asleep and you were able to? She fall asleep and you switch computers. Is that what you were saying?
She goes to bed so she just likes it if I go to bed with her. It's like it's like a
Watch me.
So I just
how long have y'all been married? Yeah.
We've been married for 6 years now. December 28th will be our 6th year.
Watch me.
We had 9 years, and it'll be 10 in July.
Okay.
So, how old's your daughter?
She turned 2 October 1st.
Oh.
Yeah.
And just got pants. You can't wear leather. 2 October 1st. So our little guy turned 4 October 25th. So October's.
Cool. Dude, I can't even imagine her at 4. It's crazy.
Wow.
She acts like a 4-year-old, man. So mature.
Does she talk at all?
Yeah, she's saying like first sentences.
Yeah, ours don't talk very well. So. Girls, I think, learn it faster than boys. Is what I've heard.
And colder as we go down.
Like in the DNA to
there
talk
are
a
more
lot.
survivors. What
Yeah.
is that? The
Talking.
lift is out. If we want to keep
Talking,
going,
yeah.
we will have to go down.
Max
the
is in
storm
that class.
ladder.
Yeah,
We have to
talking.
take it down.
God's name.
I haven't heard that. I haven't thought about it so long.
I didn't thought about that so
Dude, you know what I did think about the other day?
What?
I am the MMO.
Oh yeah, that's still. I was thinking about that too. You know what? I thought about that time. I was like so unhappy with the class. Actually, I was so unhappy with the class. And then we were chasing this dude. I was on the Chancer, and we throw the wings out, and then I stunned him in midair, and he fell to his death.
That was so epic.
Man, that's an old one.
Yeah. You had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, you won't die.
you didn't like the Spirit Master, man. And I remember thinking I should have leveled the Spirit Master because it owned everything.
Yeah, I think that game's still going.
Yeah, super.
So the difficulty of healing of that full of what he just did, half the dungeon, that is like a typical Mythic Plus right there. Cause I just did, it's not even, like I did 670k healing. You have to do like over 1 million healing per second to keep up with those. It's absolutely, yeah, it's intense. I don't know how much of the Mythic Pluses you did in like Dragonflight and stuff, but that squish is crazy and it's got a lot of people.
Yeah.
They don't understand. Because they'll do like a 10 and be like, 10s are easy, I did 22s in Dragonfly. And it's like, yeah, but a 10 is 20. So, you did 22s, that's the equivalent of doing 11.
How far I got up? I don't even think I made it to 10. To be honest.
Yeah.
But I remember it got really hard.
Yeah, it gets really
hard. The whole felt so bad. I was like on my heels the whole time. Which that might be how it is.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
Super frustrating.
It's the most stressful role in the game. Like, without even it's not even close. Like tanking, you know, the tanks are as rare as healers, but they don't have really any stress. Just keep aggro.
People mess up, and they're always like standing in something. It's tough. It's tough. But I mean, I had fun with it. But I've never played a DPS in retail WoW, so I'm trying it out now. I did play the Rogue though. I never try hard on the Mythics. I used my Rogue as the battleground guy. Dude. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Shadow Priests aren't really well, to be honest, I don't know if I've seen a Shadow Priest in Mythic Plus, but I kind of have like a group that I play with, and they just don't play Shadow Priest, so okay. But there's a group of guys that are in the guild that do really high keys, and I'm sort of odd man out kind of because they've been playing for like 8 years.
Oh, wow.
And one of their main guys is a healer, and when he's on, I don't ever get invited, but when he's not on, I do, and I think they have more success with me doing it. He plays a Discipline Priest. Those are like really meta right now for Mythic Plus. Discipline Priests are good.
They were in Dragonflight too.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
It goes Resto Shaman is number 1, and then Discipline Priest, and then Evoker, like I think it's Preservation, the Dragon people.
Yeah. I have one of those
and then,
too.
Yeah, those are actually highly sought after right now.
Really?
Yeah, and then there's Mistweaver Monk is 4th, and then Holy Paladin, and then Holy Priest, and then Resto Druid. Resto Druid's the very bottom. But they're really strong raid healers.
Okay.
So I do that on raid still, but I think I'll probably switch over. But yeah, man, if I can, whenever there's someone on, I can get you an invite into this guild. We just got the heroic version of the raid completed last week.
Oh, nice.
And so what they'll end up doing is like bringing in alts and stuff and newer people. There's not any issue getting into the raids though. Like they're not a hardcore guild or anything like that. They don't do mythic raiding. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to mythic raid to get mythic track gear through the vault system and all that. So there's really no point in mythic raiding.
Okay.
But yeah, so we do the heroic raids.
Nice.
And you could probably get in. I mean, just as soon as you get your gear at like 580, you can pretty much do the normal raid.
Okay. I'm at 534, so I got a ways to go.
Yeah, it's confusing, man. I took a I hadn't really played. Well, Bailey, my wife, she played with me in Legion.
Oh, cool.
And she healed, and I tanked. And then I didn't really play it anymore. I bought every expansion and played it a little bit, and then got bored.
Oh.
This is the first one that's kind of stuck in a while.
Really? You didn't like Dragonflight?
Not as, I mean, I did. It was okay. I liked it better than Shadowlands. I'm like, yeah, I hated Shadowlands.
Well, dude, when Dragonflight came out, well, see, I picked it up at the end of Dragonflight. And, you know, I played way back in the day with you at one time, and I never got into it. So I had no idea what WoW was about when I re-entered it that many years later, and, like, I got lost, bro. I got sucked into the WoW portal, man. This game is so big.
It's crazy, dude. It's
But
crazy.
I got immediately sucked into. I bought Dragonflight, or I bought War Within pre-order. Right, it was coming out in 6 months, and then I was like, okay, and I got a free level 70 boost. But as I was signing on, I saw hardcore, and I was like, wait a minute, that looks intense, man. And I immediately went in. I jumped into hardcore, and I didn't know any WoW. I got thrown into the deep end.
It's like classic, right? It's like
it was classic. So I had to learn all about add-ons. I had to just figure that out, man. And I died. It was devastational to my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I died at like level 20. Well, I died like level 10. That wasn't too bad. But I died at like level 20, and I was like, okay, I need to get serious, and I redid it. But dude, it's so fun. Like, you want to talk about like your heart beats so fast. It's like a roller coaster, man.
Classic WoW, you can easy die. I mean, like, you accidentally pull one mob too many in the open world and you'll die.
Yeah.
Because when they announced Classic, there was no hardcore at first. They just announced like Classic. I did Classic. That was like one of the biggest like moments. And wow, there was like so many people. The servers broke. Thousands upon thousands of people in like that personal alliance starting zone, running around killing pigs and stuff, just like mayhem. And but I mean, it takes 100 to 120 hours of gameplay to hit max level in Classic.
Easy. Dude.
And I'm just like in hard. I guess
it's about the
my
journey,
only
though.
hesitation, with hardcore is like if I make max level, then what? Am I going to do
molten? Or you could try molten core till you die, but
you do molten core,
But it's going to be the exact same in hardcore versus the classic release, because they're both going to be on classic. So you might as well start off in hardcore, because you can immediately transfer over to the other one. It just can't be a PvP server. I don't know if you care about that, but I don't know. I think it's going to be fun, man. I
would not want to do a PvP server.
Well, no, it's like the non-hardcore PvP server.
Yeah. I mean, if you die, are there hardcore PvP servers?
No.
If you get ganked, you just no.
They shut all that off. It's like, and the community is so cool, man. I've never seen anything like it. Like, everybody you pass by. Well, first off, the low-level zones are packed because everyone's dying, and the end-level zones are kind of sparse. But like, everyone's throwing buffs on you. Everyone's like giving you gold and like just wants you to survive. And it's like a spirit I've never seen in an MMO before. It's like it's the opposite of toxic. But it's fascinating, and it really pushes you to your gaming limits. Like I got into like big engineering, and I have to make a target dummy, so I can survive. Like, you're looking for any kind of like utility spell or skill to get you out of a situation. It's intense.
Use rocket boots, man. They backfire and shoot you up in the air and die in hardcore. That would suck.
That would be bad. Yeah, but the target dummies, bro, that's where it's at. But
I mean, I've been playing WoW though. Like, Yeah, we played forever ago. I have a paladin that has like 116 days played on it. And then I have a warlock with 93 days played. And then I have a just in War Within, this guy doesn't have that many days played. This guy's only got 3 days played, but my druid's got like 20 days played. So it's like a lot. But then I have a hunter on Classic that I took through Classic, Burning Crusade, and Wrath of the Lich King Classic. And he's probably got close to 100 days played. It's just like, my goodness, it's like years of my life.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, this game will do it, man. I really fell in love with it back in like last February.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, and retail's
what have I
good
been
too.
Missing? Yeah, and then
Yeah.
that's where I was going. I got done with hardcore. Like my friend that I met on there, he died or something, quit. I had no one else to play with. And then I was like, I'm just gonna taste a little of retail. And like, dude, once I got a taste of retail, like I dove in. Oh, and another thing, have you ever played on the Moonguard server?
Is that the RP server?
It's the RP server, bro. And I came in here not knowing it was RP, and like Stormwind is packed full of people just RPing it up. So I'm like walking around here, and then I find out about the RP add-on, and like you just like hover your mouse over them, and they have like this like bio of like their character that they've made up, and they're trying to be this character. It is the funniest thing to walk around Stormwind, just like listen to these conversations. And then if you go into Goldshire, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Goldshire, the inn.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's packed full of like naked night elves.
Yeah, it gets weird over there.
It's so weird. But anyways, that was my first retail experience. It was
I think
it was crazy.
So I like the Classic moves a little slower. There's not as much button bloat. It just makes there's a lot of things that are harder. Yeah, pacing slower. Like dungeons are slower. They can like, I mean, if you do, I don't know, Dire Maul or something like that, like, dude, you're gonna be in there for a minute. Or if you're gonna Dead Mines, you're gonna be in there. Yeah, you're in there, and it's slow moving. It's just like all that. Yep. My complaint with Classic is that it's already solved. Like, everything is solved already, and that ultimately is why I quit playing, because it was like,
that's true.
Okay, Wrath of the Lich King's coming out. Hunters are good this expansion. Everyone already knows hunters are good this expansion, and everyone's a hunter, or like, you have to play this or you're not going to get invited. In retail, who knows? Like, nobody has it figured out.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that with Classic.
Yeah, like, I can tell you right now, I mean, like, hunters in Classic are the easiest leveling spec with the pets and all that, and you have to weave your auto attacks. Like, you don't want to clip your auto attacks. None of that stuff even exists in retail. Your auto attacks just shoot out of your body, even if you're in the middle of doing like a rapid fire or something like that. Whereas in retail, or I'm sorry, in Classic, you have to use your abilities in cadence with your auto shot, or you'll cancel your auto shot and you lose.
That dadgum wand.
Yeah, the wand. Yeah, you don't even use wands anymore.
I know.
Yeah,
I like the wand. You gotta time it between your spells and stuff.
Yeah.
But the hardcore is the spice.
Yeah.
Trade that changes
I've not
everything.
tried that. I haven't tried hardcore. I will say that.
It's you can talk about what's the best class all day long, but once you're out there and you pull like another mob, like, everything gets put to the fan, including your heart. But I don't know. I think it's worth a shot. I think we would have probably one of the funnest times we've ever had on MMO doing that mess. Because emotions are high, adrenaline's pumping, and you know the game too, so you'll be able to teach me way more than I already know. Do you normally play Horde or Alliance?
Hang on, sorry, I was getting.
Oh, you're good.
No, I can't tell. Leo either just headbutt me on accident or punched my headset, and I had to get onto him, and I don't know. I don't know if it was intentional or accidental, so I tried to be calm-ish.
Oh, you're good.
Don't know. Yeah, as far as I heard you say that I could teach you something. What are you talking about? Retail?
No, I was like, dude, I think if we play hardcore together next Thursday, starting next Thursday, I think it'll be the most fun MMO experience that me and you've had together. I think it'll be more fun than Ion because emotions are high, adrenaline's pumping, and then you know the game more than me, so you'll be able to like teach me more than I already know. And then my question was, do you normally play Horde or Alliance?
Well, that's a good question. So I played Horde the majority, but like I almost always played Horde until Bailey and I played in Legion, and I made an Alliance character because she wanted to be Alliance.
Yeah.
And I have been Alliance since. I still like Horde. I like the undead. I think the undead are cool.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter anymore in retail. It's kind of nice. Like servers don't matter. I mean, you and I are on different servers playing in a dungeon together.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We're both Alliance, but it wouldn't matter if you were Horde. We could still queue up and do dungeons together.
That's cool.
They like guilds don't have any realm or faction. Like we've got Horde people in our guild, Alliance people. They're all across different realms.
That's crazy.
It doesn't matter.
I do like that.
So is the fresh? What? There's so many different iterations of WoW now. So the fresh classic 20th anniversary servers are opening Thursday.
Thursday, the 21st. Yes, sir. And they're releasing at the same time. They're releasing the hardcore fresh and the non-hardcore fresh.
And so you make a hardcore character, and then if you die, it just transfers it over to non-hardcore.
For free. Yeah, you don't have to pay a dime.
Yeah.
But
I wish they would open those up and somehow implement the new characters into the old game. People would hate that, but like Death Knight, Monk, Evoker, like I think it'd be cool to have.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Those classes if they could like somehow balance it. They won't. I mean, can you even play a paladin on Horde? If you're
no, you
if
can't.
it's classic, I don't think
You
so.
can play a shaman.
Yeah.
And the Alliance can't.
Yeah, which is really unfair unless they give.
But there's no PvP.
Yeah, I can't remember how they did classic though, because shamans have bloodlust, which is probably the best buff in the game to this day.
I don't even know what it is.
And that's bloodlust gives you 30% haste buff for like 20 seconds. But then you're exhausted for 10 minutes and you can't be bloodlusted again. It caused like an outroar the first time, and they ended up giving it to a paladin class. It's called heroism for Alliance. So you'll hear people call for hero. Mages can time warp. It's the same thing. Hunters have primal rage. Shamans bloodlust. Priests can't do it. Monks can't do it. I can't think of all of them right now. Most of druids can't do it. Paladins can't do it. Death Knights can't do it. Anyway, it's like the best buff in the game, but I can't remember how they balanced that the first time Classic came out. I feel like they gave somebody something. I think they maybe just gave it. I think they gave heroism to paladins because that's the Alliance only class.
Yeah.
in classic anyway.
It's so fun, dude. Like it's. I don't know. Do you think you'll play it hardcore with me?
I could try it. It's
It'll change your perspective on how this game's played. Maybe not. You have a lot more hours in this game, so. But it just feels different when I'm like this retail. It's a lot of fun, you know, and it's flashy, it's pretty, and it's a lot of quality of life things that are great. But when you hop on to the hardcore, and like the mood changes, like the music is more intense. I can't even explain it. It's like you can feel it in the air. Like okay, it's real now. You know? And if I die, like it's over.
Yeah. I like what game did I play hardcore? Diablo.
Oh,
Joker and I played hardcore Diablo.
Okay, so yeah, you got a little taste there.
Yeah, and that was because Diablo to me is mind-numbingly boring because it's like WoW in a way, and like you try to do hard content to get better gear, but it's not the same. Like I mean, you just smash everything. Nothing is a challenge.
Right.
It's just different. It's boring. I think.
Abilities.
And so I had to do hardcore. I was like, this is the only way that it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And
I get that.
We did it. And I think, we died. And then we did a dungeon and the butcher showed up. And we were doing stuff that we shouldn't be doing. We were in over our head and the butcher showed up and that was that. And he didn't like it anymore. And so... But he likes Diablo a lot. I know I like WoW better than Diablo. And then he bought that PC, so he lives with this. I guess it's a girlfriend, right? It's his girlfriend, right? Yeah, it's his girlfriend. And I think his girlfriend had a son, like a grown son, like 19, 20, something like that.
Yeah.
And he moved out. Her and her son live with Joker in his house. So that he moved out, went to school or something, whatever. So he got that bedroom back, and he went and he bought a PC. And he and I were playing Destiny at the time or something. And he bought a PC, and I was like, well, good, we could play WoW then, because like WoW has primarily been, maybe other than SOCOM 2, the game I've put the most time in. Well, in League of Legends, I played a lot of League of Legends. Dude, I mean, he spent thousands of dollars on a PC, all the peripherals for that. Like, he bought a computer chair and a desk. He bought WoW, and he just spent 24 hours setting up WoW to work on a controller and hated every minute of it. And I felt bad because I felt because he specifically had WoW in mind. And then it was so funny because he's always talking about like, oh, maybe we can get Diamond back. And then you came back into Discord and you're like, yeah, I'm playing WoW. So I know he's just sitting there like mad, smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee at 10 p.m.
Man, poor Joker.
Oh
man, that's unfortunate. WoW is, dude, MMOs in general are tough to learn. Like,
yeah,
if you're not
it's hard.
That type of gamer.
And if you're not going to use a mouse and a keyboard, you might as well not play. So I tried to tell him that.
Unless
like,
Diablo.
there may be. Yeah, Diablo.
You have 4 abilities and you're good.
Yeah, you have 4 abilities. Yeah, I mean.
Or 5.
This is. I have add-ons. Dude, I don't know. I have over 20. I got probably 30 something add-ons, and my interface is entirely different from what it is out of the box.
Really?
I
use Dominoes.
Dominoes? Is that like RAID frames or frames? Or is that like a whole interface revamp? I've heard of Dominoes.
Dominoes is an add-on that replaces your main bar with movable parts. It's made
like
for
your
action
bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's bartender. I use bartender for that.
Okay, I think I've tried that last time I played.
I don't know how to screen. I play on a Mac. I don't know how to screenshot, or I would
You're playing on a Mac.
screenshot.
Come on. I was. That's what my laptop is.
Yeah. Where is the freaking keyboard options?
You use CurseForge too.
Yes. To download everything. Yeah. That's why I was sending that Hekili or Hekili. It's Hekili.
Yeah.
It literally knows what class you're playing when you download it, and it'll just tell you what button to press, and then it'll show you that, and it'll show you what button next. So like, you kind of have an idea of what you're going to do next, and it's not perfect. Like if you're trying to be like the best player that your class, has or whatever,
Yeah.
it's not going to get you there, but it's how you learn a new class. Like most people use it.
Okay.
For DPS. I learned Boomkin Druid because my Druid's a healer, but like sometimes
It's not ready.
I don't know. There's already a healer in the group and you just need to switch to DPS. And so I switched to DPS. I had no idea how to play it.
Yeah.
I was pulling like 1.2 million just because I was just clicking the button it told me to. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
mindlessly doing it. Don't know why. I'm just clicking it
Yep.
and it works.
That's cool.
And Shadow Priest is kind of hard, so it'd probably be.
Yeah.
I think Shadow Priest is hard.
It's like you got to build up momentum. And once you get the momentum flowing, then you start hitting people in the face pretty hard.
Yeah, you're very damage over time oriented, right? You kind of need stuff to live a little bit to really get rolling.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah. It's not bursty.
It's good in PvP, for sure.
Yeah. Dude, I did a 1 PvP match. You just melt people. Once you
Yeah, I
once
would
your
be.
shadows up.
I would be down to try hardcore.
Let's
I've never
do it.
done it. I've played classic. I mean, I played classic. I played classic TVC. I played classic Wrath. I played those when they were not classic. When those were retail, I played all those. But I've never done hardcore.
It's a game changer, dude. You want to go Horde?
I don't even know what I would play. What are the classes? Because it's like there's so many that are missing, and because there's no Death Knights, there's no monks, there's no evokers, there's no paladins on Horde.
Right.
So what does that leave you with? Druid?
Go Alliance. I've never played Horde, so it'd be a new experience for me. But I don't care. I love Alliance.
What are there? Well, there's hunters, druids, rogues. I wouldn't. Warrior.
Okay, so you got warrior, druid, shaman, priest, hunter, mage, of course, warlock.
Yeah.
That might be it. Is that it?
I think that's it. Yeah. Sure. Because you don't have. Horde don't have paladins. You don't have Death Knights, obviously, or monks, or evokers. Here, I'm gonna hearth, and I'm gonna go into character selection
Let's see.
and look at them.
Yeah, there's 9. There's 9. Druid, paladin, shaman, hunter, priest, warlock, warrior, rogue.
Yeah.
Rogue. Rogue is a very good hardcore character because you can just vanish. But you will die quick with that if your vanishes break.
Yeah, warrior, hunter, mage.
And mage, yeah. I think
Oh, Demon Hunter was the other one I was thinking.
I think I might go
New
priest again. I have a 39 priest in hardcore right now, and they announced these servers right when I was about to get my mount at 40. I was kind of let down. I was like, oh, I was so close. You know, I have like 100 hours played on him.
Oh, Dogecoin's going back up.
Oh, you're in crypto?
Yeah. But yeah, just Dogecoin. I don't understand it in the slightest. I just, back when it was a meme stock or whatever, I just was buying a whole bunch of it. Not early enough.
Well, that's what
Yeah. It was like 20 cents or something like that. So
Money. Okay.
I'm
Dude,
doing.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I have 70% of my net worth in crypto right now.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand it very much. I mean, again, Dogecoin's like Bitcoin. I know is a big one, and the Ethereal and this and that. But I don't know anything about any of it other than I just got that Dogecoin because it was like
Yeah.
funny at the time. It was cheap.
Yeah, Doge's gonna do well. I wouldn't hold
But
it
then-
past April. That's just my advice. That's what I'm doing.
What happens in What happens in April?
You take on a lot more risk as you hold it, and I think we're due for an economy collapse, and I think it's going to happen either mid 2026 or the year after. I just don't want to be holding 70% of my net worth and a digital coin. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got me spooked. But
Yeah, I don't even
if you study
understand
like
it.
the bull run cycles, we're right on track. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, which the last bull run, ended around October. I just don't think it's going to last that long in 2026. So I'm saying April, just to be safe.
It was just so funny because I had like it was so down. Like Dogecoin in particular was like real down, and then Trump won with Elon, and it just like overnight.
Oh yeah, it took off, man. It took off. I was already all in crypto while it was down. I was like in the hole, bad.
Yeah.
But I was just confident, like, okay, I'm just following this bull run cycle. I'm selling in April. That's my plan. I don't need to panic sell. So I held it, and now I'm up.
Yeah.
But it's scary, dude. I'm in some crazy meme coins that you've probably never heard of, and they're extremely risky. But the majority of it, I'm in Ethereum.
Yeah, that's the one I heard. Ethereum. Yeah, that's.
And it's been underperforming bad. Kind of mad at it.
Bitcoin, obviously, everyone's heard of that one.
Yeah, that's always the first one to skyrocket.
Yeah, so
And if
interesting. I don't know much about stocks, to be honest. Your dad was really big into that, though, wasn't he, at some point? Like, really big?
Yeah.
Isn't he like a day trader?
Yeah, he tried it. He lost a bunch of money and he quit. And then my brother during COVID, he called me up one day and he was like, "Max, you need to get into the stock market right now. And if you lose any money, I'll refund 100% of it." And I was like, "Deal,
All right.
deal." So he took me up to Nashville and I took this stock market course. It was right after I graduated college. Well, maybe 2 years after I graduated in 2018. But anyways, I learned a lot about stocks, and then me and my brother got together and I made a crypto, a stock trading coding bot in Python. So that forced me to learn bar charts and all sorts of stuff, and then that transitioned into crypto. Yeah, and it just if you read one chart, they're all the same.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm big into it.
That's,
I'm a little nervous, but I just got a good feeling. It's just the last bull run in 2020. I put like 15 grand in Ethereum, not knowing anything about crypto. I knew about bar charts and stuff. But I bought it I bought it to the equivalent of May in 2026 of that bull run, of what this bull run is. So it was very risky to buy. I had no idea what I was doing. Ended up making like 40 grand. It kept going. And then it crashed 40% after that, and it scared me, and I sold. I still sold for a profit, but
yeah, but not as much as it was.
And then it shot back up even higher, and I was like, "Oh snap! Okay, what is crypto? What is this thing doing? Because this is not behaving like a stock at all. So I went down that rabbit hole and learned about the cycles. And I'm doing this one right. At least I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I
I
just
still
hope-
don't get it, dude. 'Cause I can't go to Walmart and buy, fruit and veggies with Doge. Or maybe I can. I don't know how. I don't know.
Not yet, anyway.
I don't-
I think we're really
Yeah.
early. But I think it'll be adopted more and more. And I think we will see $1 million Bitcoin within 10 years.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
But sorry for talking your head off. I get passionate.
No, you're fine. I don't have enough in Doge to ever do much, but it's just like fun to check in on I have the little Robinhood app or whatever. It gives me updates. It's like Doge is up. You're doing good.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's how I invested too.
Robinhood.
Robinhood, yeah, last bull run.
Yeah, it makes it easy. I don't know. I don't understand stocks too much, but
Well, crypto, you can get scammed so easy. Like, making a legit crypto wallet, and then you have to buy it on an exchange, and then you can send it to your crypto wallet, so where it's not decentralized, and Robinhood doesn't own it. And that's all dangerous doing all that, because there's so many scams, there's so many ways to lose it forever. And you can't call the crypto, customer service. It's like it just doesn't work that way. It'll vanish, or you get hacked one.
man, I wish I'd have got on the front end of that GameStop surge that happened.
Oh yeah,
God.
yeah. I got a little bit on the tail end of AMC. Do you remember AMC?
Yeah, AMC was up there too. But I mean, like, there was a point where you could buy GameStop shares for like $2 to $3 or $4 or something, and then it shot up to like 400.
Yeah, millionaire overnight. Insane.
I don't know how people. I just, again, I don't get it. And I got a guy. There's a guy at work who does like the options and stuff,
that's what
which
my
is
brother
like
does.
basically casinos for the most. I mean, it's basically what it is. It's like.
Yeah.
I don't understand those. I mean, I understand them, but it's still confusing.
It's very confusing. The best way I understand it, it's like you're buying insurance.
Yeah.
You're buying or selling
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah. Like, you can buy stocks. You get 100 shares at this price, like, guaranteed, and then it has an expiration date on it.
Yep.
It's like, if you say it's going to go up and it goes up, you can sell it, make it. I mean, I think they're like incredibly risky, but that's how you literally can become like a millionaire overnight if you hit that right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can crush it. You can crush it.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I'll definitely look into the hardcore stuff though. We raid on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so my Thursdays through the week, I really, I get off at 5. So then by the time I come home, eat dinner and stuff, I don't have just like a ton of time. Tuesdays, Leo does like, he's in ninja classes. It's like American Ninja Warrior for kids. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
He does that on Tuesdays, and then as soon as I get home from that, we start our raid night. And then Wednesdays and Fridays I work from home, so I get a little more leeway on Wednesdays and Fridays. But if if I can get on there and do that, I would be interested for sure. Because like I said, I've never done a hardcore character, so it'd be something new to try.
Oh, dude. It's gonna be so funny.
But don't
be
wait up
dying
for me
laughing.
though. I know. Well, I like to watch the YouTube videos like Asmongold or whatever, reacting to like crazy ways people die, like trying to like make a jump or something and they fall to their death.
Oh right. But then they also have challenges like duels to the death. I mean, they call them Makaras. Have you watched those videos?
No.
Like you'll just be
Oh,
running
no.
in Goldshire, right? And then all of a sudden you'll see this duel flag go down, and it's a duel to the death. Like whoever loses, their character's gone. And
Oh my
it's so
gosh.
fun to watch. Like I would never do that because that's just I'm not good.
Yeah.
At that.
I'm not good at PvP
It's
either.
fun to watch that. It's like, oh snap, it's going down. Like hundreds of hours on the characters about to do this.
Yeah.
But plus grouping together, dude, it's I don't I said.
Do you remember when we played? I was thinking about this the other day too. Ark, and we built that massive like wooden. That game was cool back then.
Yeah. Dude, that thing. Dude, you know, there's a second one coming out. Let's see.
Yeah, I heard about that. And then when Bailey and I got married, that was like the first. That was one of the first. Wasn't Ark one of the first games we played together? Yeah, Ark was one of the first games because I was like heavy into Ark still. Well, not heavy like it was when you and I were playing it. 'Cause it was like brand new back then. I mean, you could just like tame T-Rexes. Remember we had like a little
That was
T-Rex
so fun.
pit. And then all of a sudden they like released like this Megalo Rex thing that would just kill everything. I don't know. They started to go south a little bit, but
Yeah. I think we got raided when we got offline or something.
yeah,
Destroyed
yeah.
all our stuff.
Which that reminds me, there's a game called Rust. I don't know if you've ever played Rust.
I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
It's kind of the same concept. Dude, you would lose your mind. Like Rust is like what Ark is without dinosaurs, but they do server wipes like every Thursday. So everyone starts fresh, and you just you join a server and you have a rock. That's it. You're naked with a rock, and you have to go like bash trees to get like wood. Same idea as Ark, and you build a house. Yeah, and you get blueprints and stuff and survive. But I mean, like it's kill on sight. Like other people are out there too trying to do the same thing. And when you die, depending on the server you're on, it's either that's it. It's like hardcore, basically. Like you're over, or they do have respawn servers too.
Wow.
But you lose everything that's on your person.
Yeah. It's intense.
So it's a very intense. But like even when you log out, like your base is still there, and you have to like log out inside your base.
Coreway must be protected.
People raid you. I mean, there's like kids, you know, they have all the time in the world, and they raid you. But yeah, man, I'm mostly just this is, you know, if we're not doing anything, I'm pretty much playing retail right now, just because it's pushing. We're still kind of, I mean, War Within's only been out for a couple months.
Yeah.
So I mean, it seems like the grind has been severe, but really it's not even been out that long.
No.
And Mythic Plus is Mythic Plus to me. Mythic Plus and raids is really. I don't do the I mean, I have professions, but I don't really care about them or making the gold, or I have like 1 million gold, so I'm not really.
You do?
The beginning of the expansion, just gathering professions. You just herb and you mine, like 100. Yeah, like 100 bismuth. I think is it would have sold for. I mean, depending on the rank, like rank 3. It's once upon a time, it was literally like 200 gold a pop for rank 3. And so.
Not anymore. It goes down fast.
Yo, it's like 30 gold now for a rank 3 for one of them. So the beginning of the expansion.
That's how you make the money.
Is how you do it. Yeah, don't worry about alchemy or leatherworking or like anything that actually crafts stuff. You just want the gathering professions. You just want to fish, pick herbs, and mine, and then throw everything on the auction house. And in the first month of an expansion, you'll make millions.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I have mining abilities right now. I mine and sell, but you know, I'm making like thousands. You know?
Yeah, you won't make much really off of it anymore. Like null stones, have you ever gotten a null stone or an imperfect null stone? It's like a red thing. Red circle. Okay, let me look at the null stone. Okay, null stones right now. A null is, oh my god, at 287 gold. Okay, is what a null stone cost. They were selling for 7,000 a pop. at the beginning. And null stones are just like things that you get from mining. You just like you mine enough. So like you use files. You buy a file, a true sight file. There's camouflaged herbs and camouflaged mining nodes out there that are invisible. Yeah, and if you drink a true sight file, then those will become visible to you. And it literally like triples the amount of stuff you see. There's a ton of invisible nodes everywhere out there, just running past them and you don't know it. And the more chances you mine something, the higher your chances of finding a null stone. In one haul, I made like 300k off null stones. But see, the difference at the beginning of an expansion, you make a ton, but then everything you buy costs a ton too. So like every enchant that I was putting on my weapons were like 20k, and now they're like 2k. So I spent a lot too. But I still came out ahead. I got like I have 1 million gold between my druid and monk. I have 700 or 620k on my monk and 300 something k on my druid.
I just got like 60k. I don't know how to make money. But I want to like buy stuff on the auction house, but I just can't afford it. Like,
yeah, I mean, really the best way still is it's just gathering. It just is slower now. I mean, let me go look at bismuth. Bismuth is usually the best. The bots run it.
Too far away.
Bismuth. It's still almost 100 gold for a rank 3.
wow.
So I mean, it's not
Terrible.
It's not bad. If you drink a true sight file, it's just 30 minutes each. If you drink 2 of them and stacked it up to an hour,
How much of those?
then you went. Go look. I can make them. I have a character that can make them. True sight. Wow. They are for rank 3, which is what you'd want. They're 355 gold. That's for 35 minutes. I mean, or 30 minutes. If you drink that and you actually just commit 30 minutes to just mining, or herbing, or both, you'll make way more than 355 gold. Yeah, you get the rank. Yeah. I mean, 30 minutes. Last time I did it would probably be 10 to 20,000. 30 minutes probably. Just just mining and herbing. Now I just sell gear. I mean, like when we do these Mythic Plus runs and stuff, you end up getting gear that no one can use. I mean, just like, yeah, you just sell it, just vendor it. Yeah. To the vendors, not the players. You just vendor it. But I mean, if you get a weapon, my God, those things vendor for like 300 gold.
Wow.
Yeah. I've had a couple runs where I
need to get closer.
made out pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the raid's fun. This one's cool. Yeah, the fights are really cool. And the theming, I gave it like what 8 out of 10 theming. It's just, I think I've just done it for so many weeks in a row now, and it's like a spider theme. So it's just like purple and spider webs everywhere. There's no color. But the new raid that comes out into this year, it's like winter. I've heard like early January all the way to February. I don't know when it's going to come out, but season 2, the raid is literally in the middle of like a goblin city, and you're like on the road, and there's like lights everywhere, and it's crazy, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. We're getting a car when we go there too. You're gonna we have these fancy flying mounts now, and you'll get a car mount, and you can adjust how you want it to drive. You can like go drift heavy, you can go top speed, and when you're in the, they had a
Beta?
they had like a big show about it yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. It's the 30th anniversary show, and they were showing it off. And the new city, you can't fly in it, but everyone will get this car, and you like level it up as you progress through that city. But yeah, you can like adjust how it drives and stuff. Then it's like, it's not like a normal ground mount, like 100%. It's like hella fast. It's like really fast ground mount, like 800% type stuff.
Can you use it everywhere or just in the dungeon?
I think it's gonna just be in that new zone to start.
Gotcha.
But I would imagine, I mean, like Dragonflight, for example, you could only Dragonfly in Dragonflight, and now you can Dragonfly everywhere. So, and people have been complaining, like, why would I ever use a ground mount anymore when I can do all kinds of crazy stuff on a like flying mount now? And I think this is going to be kind of like their response to that. They'll start making ground mounts super fast.
That sounds fun.
And player housing is coming too. And like, you can, like trophies and stuff for like bosses you've killed.
Do you ever farm for transmog stuff?
I'm out of range.
I do, yeah. I don't ever farm for mounts. I don't care about mounts as much, but I mean, there are some mounts. If there's like a mount specifically I want, I'll go get it. But I do like to do the transmog stuff.
Yeah, it is fun. Oh yeah, where do I need to go for that?
Oh yeah,
20
here.
20-year celebration.
Where are you? Are you in Dornegal? Or are you
Just
still in that?
Isle of Dorne.
If you come back to the main city, I'll show you that, and then I'll have to log out for that. But I'll get you into where you need to be. You need bronze celebration tokens, and once you get 60 of them, you can buy your first tier 2 remake. So what I'm wearing is,
Looks so cool.
all right, it's a tier 2 remake, but there were no monks when tier 2 was released, or Death Knights, or Evokers, or Demon Hunters. So those 4 classes got brand new sets made for them, and then all the old existing classes just got like resolution upgrades and upgrades to their tier 2 set. Priest looks really good, so I think you'll like the Priest one. Death Knights are, let's see where you at. Actually here. Okay.
So are you on my server or am I on yours right now?
Well,
Like if I took you to Stormwind, could you see all the role players?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I don't think I can see that. But we're gonna go to Stormwind just for a moment here.
Let's do it.
Oh, did you see me fly off or no?
No. I was
No, you're good.
I see.
Alright.
The skull.
Go through this. This is just gonna take us to the portal room. I don't think I'm gonna see
Dude,
RPers.
let's go look at them.
No, because these are Storm Rage players that I'm seeing here.
Oh, really?
I think I'd have to not be in your party for you to see all that.
Dude, it's so funny. It is hilarious.
Alright, Caverns of Time. So yeah, right now is the whole big 20th anniversary event going on. So this is going to be like a whole like hub. Like none of this stuff is ever here. This is all here just because of the event.
Be seen by the masses.
Yeah.
Be their envy, their desire.
So you'll see all these blue quests and stuff. But there's all it's like you see at the top of your screen it says next event, Fashion Frenzy. So you'll have a quest, like when you pick up that quest from that girl in the middle, it's like join in celebration activities. So like this is Fashion Frenzy over here. She'll like announce a theme like, I don't know, farming or something, and then you'll run over here and you do a transmog. You set your transmog up to the theme, and then you can vote
Our
on who's
enemies will
best. And you get points for that. Over here, story time. You just listen to like some story about the lore or whatever. And then what people like the most is this one, which is Mount Mania, where this chick gets on a mount and you have to get on the same mount that she's on. And whoever gets the most wins that. But there's all kinds of like little activities and things to do out here that give those bronze tokens. And then this chick right here is who you want to talk to. She has all the tier 2 sets. And the first set you buy is 60 tokens, and the second set is 40 tokens, and then all sets after that are 20 tokens. So it ends up getting pretty easy to get them all. I've gotten 4 sets and I haven't even tried. Like, I've just been playing the game.
So where do you see the 40? Or is it?
Well, yours probably is 60, right?
Yeah,
Are you talking
60
this?
right now?
Yeah, your first set will cost 60 tokens, and then once you buy one, though, then when you go to buy a next one, it'll cost 40. You know, you can. I'm sure you know this, but you can control click that stuff to preview it on your character. Yeah. I think the priest one's pretty cool. I like that big head, like neck piece that they have that goes up. Looks stupid on a monk, but I'm sure it looks better on a panda. Yeah. I'm a panda. They have the best racial, I think, for Mythic Plus with the food buff. My food buffs are double the stats as a panda.
Really?
What are you, a void elf?
I'm a night elf.
Night elf.
Be careful.
Yeah, night elves are pretty good too. They got shadow meld.
Yes, that's so in hardcore. That's amazing.
And then you've got some weird passive that, like, when it's daytime, it gives you like versatility or something, and when it's nighttime, you get haste.
In retail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but you have something like that.
I have quickness.
Yeah, look at
General.
Yeah, in the general tab, you'll have some sort of racial passive.
Yeah, quickness increases your chance to dodge melee and range attacks by 2%. And your movement speed by 2%. Oh,
no, you'll have
touch of a
another
loon.
one.
Yeah, here it is. Increase your haste by 1% during the night.
Yeah,
Critical
yeah,
strike
and
by 1 during the day. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's in hardcore, everyone says to go get the Light of a Loon from this quest. That it's a consumable that you pop and it makes you invulnerable for 10 seconds. So like if you're ever in like a death situation, you pop Light of a Loon and then you immediately hearth. So as the mobs are beating you, you can hearth. You have like one getaway.
Yeah. Like bubble hearth paladins.
Yeah.
Dude. Well, your transmog looks pretty cool though, I think. Let's see, inspect.
Yeah,
what is that? Is that a set? I like that set with the blindfold over
it's
the
PvP
angel or whatever.
Gladiator. And my night elf used to have the blindfold too. I recently changed it. But
Here, stay right here for a second. I'm gonna. You're the party lead, right?
yeah. So you still driving that old truck?
Oh, I have it. I don't drive it, but I still have it.
You still have it? Come on.
I do.
Does it fire up or?
Oh no, not right now. But I think that my dad's gonna retire in the next year.
Okay.
And you know he's like highly mechanical, so I'm hoping that he will help get it running again, and then I'll drive it. And then when Leo gets to driving age, maybe that'd be something he can, if he's interested in it. That'd be cool, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be like 3 generations of hand-me-down trucks here. Okay, you see, I'm in front of you again now.
Tree.
Yeah, this is my druid.
You got a night elf too?
Yes. Yeah. So
Good. How looks that?
this dude is geared out of his mind. 625 item level. Everything that I have is the perfect piece of gear. It's like best in slot from head to toe, but not everything is mythic track. So like when you hover, you'll see it's like hero 6 of 6, or
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
it's all hero 5 of 6 or 6 of 6 for the most part. I could do better. I got a couple pieces I need to upgrade to 6 of 6, but you want that to say mythic. And I think the only mythic I have, or myth, is my gloves.
Boots?
Are my boots mythic too? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And your shoulders. No, that's your.
Well, no, they're from, like, my pants, or not my pants, my boots are from Mythic Plus, but they are hero. They're hero track gear.
Where is hero?
You see,
Oh, I
I
see.
mean,
I see.
like, it'll say, like, hero 5, or you might not be able to see 5 of 6, so it's hero 5 of 6.
I see.
And they've,
Man.
like, my rings are enchanted, and they have all the best, like, gems, and the Gale of Shadows and Spy Master's web trinkets that I have are like the two hardest to get trinkets in the game, and I just got so lucky with those. So this is the guy I raid in. I raid in my druid, but I don't think that I'm going to raid in him next season when the goblin stuff comes out. I think I'll switch to monk.
Yeah.
It's just more fun. I mean, I think that the druid performs fine, but it's just monks heal by doing damage. I think that's so cool.
That is cool. Seems overpowered. I don't know how to balance that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's crazy.
I don't have any.
Druid.
Yeah, I got a cool bear form here.
Oh. Is that new to the expansion?
Yeah, that's from Dragonflight. They released that form, and then like my flight form, this is owl.
All the druids I see are like a little bird.
Yeah, the owl I think is cool, and it's not that hard to get. I don't know why people don't get it's big. Like it don't look like it'd be that big, but it's huge. I mean, I'm bigger than you.
Yeah.
And then I've got, that's my cat form. I'd show you my my raptor form. Oh, there it is. There we go. There.
Oh.
It's like a raptor cat.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's my travel form. So all those are, none of those are like the basic forms. I had to farm those in Dragonflight to get them, but they are pretty easy to farm. They're not. It's not hard to do. It's just time consuming. But it's, yeah, you put enough time into a character, and it's like, do I really want to change? But I didn't know Monk was going to be as fun as it was.
So why didn't you make a? How old are these characters? Have you had these since Mist of Pandaria, or anything like that, or are these?
No, that would be my paladin. I have a paladin that's been. I'm not leveled him to 80 yet.
Server?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got like 100 and something days played.
What's your favorite all-time class
Oh.
that you've
I won't
played?
say monk. I don't feel like I've played it enough to really, because it's like a honeymoon phase. The monk is super fun. Probably the paladin.
Really? Paladin?
Yeah, paladins are just sick. They thematically are cool.
Yeah. We might need.
But
to,
I
might need to
do-
do Pally and hardcore. They're pretty. Epic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Lay
I
on
figured.
hands, man.
I know.
It's a game changer.
Lay on hand. Bubble. I mean, just Bubble Hearth alone is like every 5 minutes it's a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
Or not 5, because Hearth is on what, an hour cooldown in Classic or something like that.
It's an hour.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't,
like
I didn't
10
know they had
minutes.
that in Classic.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Bubble
crazy.
Hearth.
Yeah, it lasts the exact. You have to like make a macro because I think those two things last at almost the exact same. Like the bubble lasts this for as long as it takes to cast your Hearthstone. So you have to macro it basically. So they cast at the exact same time. But you could do it. Bubble Hearth.
Dude. I've seen many paladins die.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of mages die too. It's so
Hold on a
cool.
second. I'll show you my paladin. He's not level up. He's not level 80 yet, which is weird. Normally it's the first one I take to
Totally
80.
fine.
I didn't want to do it. Yeah. My goodness, where am I? Yeah. I kept fungus name and everything. But he's holy.
Yeah. So you play Holy Paladin?
On Paladin I can do it all. I've played them all pretty heavily. I've tanked a lot.
Okay.
When Bailey played with me, I tanked like exclusively. I've played Ret a lot. I've healed a lot. Yeah, there you are. Oh, human paladin.
70. You got him to 70.
It's a high lord.
Very good.
Yeah, paladins are cool, but this is like the paladin expansion, dude. Every time you join a raid, if it's got 20 people in it, 11 of them will be paladins, and that's kind of a turn off.
Yeah.
So many paladins. It's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how in PvP they do.
114 days.
Wow.
Oh yeah. This guy's been around since I started playing, but I haven't played him exclusively, obviously, or he'd be. I don't even want to know how many days it have.
Man, this guy has 6 days, 10 hours.
Yeah, that's still deep. That's. You think about it, that's over 120 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This dude's got a freaking chicken on his back. What is that? And retail's crazy. I think the raids and stuff. I mean, obviously, it's a different experience. Like, it's not gonna scratch that same itch as hardcore, you know, because that's like that's like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
But as far as just like a cool game to play, like
it's
aesthetically
blast.
pleasing, I think you'll like when you do the raids and Mythic Plus. I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I'm excited about it. I need to get geared up. And the fastest
Yeah.
way is
Delves, really.
delves.
Unfortunately. So I mean, like doing normal dungeons until you have enough gear to do heroic dungeons, and then you do heroic dungeons.
Yeah, that's what I did
Then-
this season.
And so like on my monk, I hate delves so much that I didn't even do them on my monk. I just did it without.
Really? Just
I just
normal dungeon.
I just did heroics until I had enough gear
Hail,
that people would
honored
start
guests
inviting
and
me to
children
mythics.
of any age.
And then I
A story awaits at the storyteller's
got
stage.
lucky with some pieces.
So
I mean, you
stop what
craft
you're
gear
doing
too, so I
and
mean, like
come
you
if you're
craft a
able
couple pieces
to
of
hear
gear.
Lore Walker Cho spin us
Do
a
like
fable.
looking for raid, do this kind of stuff out here. Like this, some of this 20th anniversary stuff has decent gear.
Really?
There's like weekly quests that when you open the chest, you get like a piece of champion tier gear.
Our flight.
So
has
there's ways to
much
do it without
offer.
touching delves. I hate delves personally. They're just boring.
I will see you again.
But you haven't done them yet. I loved them at first.
I've almost
too.
maxed my season out from delves. I mean, I did a lot of. I was doing like probably 12 delves
Oh,
a
wow.
week.
Okay.
For like the first 4 weeks, I've done like probably 50 delves.
Yeah,
I'm
you're burned out. Man.
I'm over delves now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good way to get going because you get if you have a key, if you have a restored coffer key,
What is that?
and you do and it's like a key you get from weekly quests.
Okay.
So, and when you're in Dornegal, there should be some repeatable quests by the inn,
Open for
and
business.
you pick those up. When you complete them, you'll get a chest, like a pinnacle
around.
chest. And there's also like quests in each zone. So, in Ringing Deeps, there's something like awake the machine or something. You have to kill like 20 waves of enemies.
Okay.
It's really easy. You do that, you get a chest. And when you open that chest, you get a key, a restored coffer key. So then what you do with that key is you do bountiful delves. And you want to do delves to where you unlock tier 8. And you have to do each tier at a time. So you do a tier 1 delve, which unlocks tier 2, tier 2 unlocks 3. So you gotta do 8 delves just to unlock tier 8. But then once you unlock tier 8, you can do bountiful delves. And it'll tell you on your map, I don't know, you probably can't see them. Well, certainly not here because we're in old world stuff. But they like glow. And then if you do a long story short, if you do a bountiful delve, there'll be an extra chest at the end that you have to unlock with that key. And it's guaranteed a piece of 603 item level gear. So like that's what everyone did at the very beginning because this game was released and then there was 3 or 4 weeks before Mythics came out. And so the hardest content people could do was delves. So pretty much everyone went into Mythics at 603 item level. They were just like fully delve geared. But that's how you do it. There's only 4 bountiful delves a day. So anything more than 4 a day is a waste. Yeah,
So much
but
stuff is going on.
yeah, it's a lot. But like the thing about retail that's kind of nice though is like none of it matters. Like you can do whatever you want to do and make it work. Like my monk is like 618 item level, 620, something like that, and I've never touched a delve. So you don't have to do delves.
Yeah, they weren't too bad. It's just a solo experience, you know.
Yeah, and you can do them in groups too. You and I
You can?
duo delves. Yeah.
How?
Yep.
Is there matchmaking,
So-
or do you have to like? Oh,
Yeah,
you
like
got a
scaled.
pre-made group.
Yeah, it does have to be. Yeah, you can't like queue for a delve like you can a dungeon. You have to pre-make the group. But like if you and I were on and you wanted to do delve, like we could 2-man go into a delve, and it just scales the difficulty to 2-man.
Oh, that's cool.
You could do 5. You could do 5-man delves. That's what we were doing. Was just grouping up and doing 5-man delves and crushing them. Tank healer, 3 DPS.
And you were healing.
Yep.
not
I am
loiter.
1. So well, we have like 5 or
Remember
6
the sun
healers,
well.
but we're to a point now in the raid where we can like 2 heal it. Honestly, it's like, yeah, I like to heal. So we do that. You can 2-man a delve, and you choose. You have like an NPC guy in your group, Bronzebeard, or whatever the hell his name is. And like if you can make him be a tank, or I'm sorry, a DPS or a healer. So like if I ran it with you, we would make him
Prepare for
a DPS. But if you were running him by yourself, you could make him a healer, and you could DPS. And he does a good job keeping you alive.
Okay.
He heals a cool way. He actually throws potions at you, and you just have to go run pick them up.
Oh, does he?
Like, yeah.
That's cool.
I wish they'd make a class that did that. And have me just like throw like 4 potions at you on the ground. You just run over them and it heals you.
Like an engineer class or something.
Yeah. It's like
Throw
make a
dynamite.
slingshot.
Yeah.
So, popping people with potions. It's cool. But yeah, well anyway man, I think I'm probably gonna call it here. Go get some rest. But it's good talking to you again, man. It's been like 15 years. I don't even know how long it's been.
Dude, too long. It's good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, I know. I told Bailey, my wife, I was like, if you hear me in here calling someone Gino.
Gino, dude. Man. Dude, so calm.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
We still have a lot to talk about.
No. Well, we were playing. Dude, we do have a lot to talk about. So Fortnite had this era where you could create maps in Fortnite, and Joker came across these dudes that made, it's called SIF, SOCOM in Fortnite. These dudes recreated all the original SOCOM maps, almost like you couldn't tell the difference. Blizzard, Crossroads, Desert Glory, Inawapi. Yeah, what's the freaking one that Viper would shoot rockets or grenade launchers at the very beginning and kill people? Deathstalk? Maybe I can't remember. Anyway, there was like several maps, and they were Night Stalker. Yes, that one. That was like my favorite one for whatever reason. Well, anyway, it was so fun. Not just because the maps were identical and the guns pretty much, but we had like teams, and it was like the old school people versus like their kids and like new school people that they had found. So it was like me and Joker, a Jackal, Mississippi was playing, and Pig. And we'd be going up against, like, I don't even know their names, dude. They're like 16, 17 years old. And one of them was super cocky and talking like mad shit, like all the old guys, like the washed up, yeah, these guys, the retirees, you know. And Pig was like, I don't know, man. Fungus might still have it. And he's like, if we can get Diamond to show up, y'all might... Y'all might need to stop talking. And we beat them. It was a lot of fun. And it was, oh my god, how'd you get down there in that water? What is that map called?
The Ruins.
What is the Ruins? The Ruins is in there. And yeah, it was so much fun. And then they switched it up. I think they like Fortnite like did something, changed the whatever update, and you couldn't do it anymore, and it died.
Hey there.
What?
See you around.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I think you can create maps, but like whatever these guys were doing to have those specific maps, like it doesn't exist anymore.
Man, it just vanished.
Yeah. We try. We've played a lot of stuff though. Man. We've had Call of Duty here a little bit. I just think that shooting games are the same thing every single time now. I'm not really interested in them anymore. It's the same every time. It's the same. Stuff like this though is like more interesting to me.
Greetings.
Oh, it's much
For the Alliance.
much more engaging to the mind.
See you around.
Yeah.
It's like reading a book, watching a movie, and at the same time.
Yeah. But yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah.
We've got more to catch up on, but
Indeed, get you some good rest.
this Discord I'm usually in,
Okay.
or if I'm in one, this is the guild one. I'll get you an
I
invite.
just got invited to a guild called Ancient. And I accepted
Is
and I thought it was yours.
Is it not Ancient Ones?
No, it just says Ancient, and I'm like, oh, this might be it. It's not. Some dude named Polly invited me.
Oh yeah, no, it's Ancient Ones, and they're all a bunch of cool dudes. So when they're
excited.
yeah, I'll get you an invite tomorrow, and once your gear's there again, you know, retail raids are like flex, so it doesn't matter if you've got 10 people or 30 people. It doesn't matter. So, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. So when you have something come up in the middle of a raid and someone has to drop, like in Classic, you need like if it's a 25-man raid, you must have 25. And if someone leaves, like the raid's over. Yeah. In retail, it's like if someone leaves,
It scales.
it just scales their health and stuff down. So, yep. But anyway, yeah, I'll get you in tomorrow. We'll work on your gear and stuff, and then we can get you raiding.
Sweet, bro. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, no. Yeah, talk to you soon. Have a good night.
You too. Later.
See ya.
Hey, how you doing? Have a good one.